Hello, I'm Grumpy Lion 89 and welcome to Trial Run Democracy 3 Part 7. We are where we left off the last time and we wanted to do something about our deficit. Let me see. What's unpopular? The healthcare vouchers are very unpopular, apparently, and adult education subsidies are as well. So let's cancel it. I'm really thinking because it helps. But alright, if nobody wants it, goodbye. Now we have a surplus again. So let's decrease income tax again, back to 20. And let's do the same with corporation taxes. Next. Mistral scandal again. Still a recession. Popular. Surplus of 7 billion. Good. Is there something else I want to change? Oh, this is good. This is slightly going up. Okay. Let's do nothing for a change. Because it seems that everything is alright. Our money balance is good. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yep. Our economy is doing great despite the global economy. So, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's not do it. I think since our economy is doing that great, I think we should implement consumer rights. I don't want to go all the way immediately, but let's set it to right to return goods. Safeguard oil supplies. Representatives from oil companies based in our country have requested that the government deploy troops overseas at our oil refineries in the Middle East to protect them from attack by terrorists. The government involved are happy for our troops to be stationed on their soil for this purpose. Send troops. This is why we have a military and we should not be afraid to use it. Foreign terrorists need to understand that we are prepared to take determined action to safeguard our oil supplies. This is not a foreign invasion, merely the provision of extra security for vital parts of our industry that happen to be overseas. If we do not deploy troops, the oil supply will suffer. Do not deploy troops. It doesn't matter what our motivation is. The symbolism of our troops landing on foreign soil, heavily armed and prepared to use deadly force, is going to cause a major backlash in some countries. It's likely this will lead to both problems with international relations and possibility of increased terrorism. Our troops are not the security wing of the oil companies, and this is no job for them. I think we should not do that. No. Let's go next. Hospital overcrowding. There simply aren't enough hospital places to go around. The problem is especially bad amongst the poor, who cannot afford private healthcare. People waiting in a queue for a vital operation are naturally not inclined to vote for your government again. Controversial march. An extreme right-wing political group is planning a march through our capital city. The group has strong racist tendencies, and the police are convinced that if the march goes ahead, there will be violent confrontations between the marchers and people who will show up to oppose them. The police recommend banning the march. Ban the march. The police have given us a good enough reason to ban this march. We must take into account the views of the vast majority of our society who do not want or need the violence and trouble this march will cause. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom to riot. Ban this march. Allow the march. One of the basic freedoms in our society must be the right to freely assemble and put forward a political view, even if it is an unpopular minority view. The marches are only expressing their views, and opponents are free to make a peaceful protest. It's an awkward situation, but banning a political demonstration is a very dictatorial thing to do. In this case, I think you should ban it. I don't know what kind of group that is, but hospital overcrowding. What if we did put the health tax credit back in? Does this help in some way? No, apparently not. And if we did this, will this help? Did I implemented it? Oh. Let's try it if it helps. Election results. We have a big deficit, but how can we do that? No, not this one, this one. State schools are our biggest expenditure. Small business grants is one of them as well. And since everything is doing so great, let's cancel this one. And let's hit next. No, I don't want businesses sponsoring our schools. It's not going down. Cyber warfare. This was the one I meant. Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. The United Nations is pushing for your country to sign a treaty that would ban us from carrying out any nuclear weapons tests for research purposes. Many other nations have already signed the treaty and are pressuring us to sign through diplomatic channels. Sign the treaty. We have no real need to carry out further tests, and it's not like the current generation of weapons do not work or are not powerful enough. Signing the treaty will keep environmental campaigners happy and will raise our popularity on the international stage. Do not sign the treaty. It's vital that we retain the right to carry out limited testing. If we live in a dangerous world and our nuclear deterrent is vital to our defense, it's not for other nations to tell us how to defend ourselves. Besides, testing is required to ensure our weapons still remain usable. Let's sign it. And I think this is a good time to end this trial run. Let me know what you think about this game and if I should do a full let's play of with maybe multiple countries and maybe some mods or whatever. I've seen some very interesting mods. Make sure to like this video if you like the series, and please let me know what you think. I thank you all for watching and have fun gaming. Bye bye.